So let's say we are given x square minus x square plus 6x or plus 8x plus 20. Let's say we are given this expression. So the first task is to complete the square. So if we are given this quadratic expression, and we have to do exactly the same task, we have to find the vertex, axis of symmetry, and we have to find the maximum minimum value, we have to list the domain and range, then the task is exactly the same. So in order to do that, the first part is to complete the square so that we are able to move further. So in this case, this minus sign is a hurdle, because the formula which we know is x square plus y square minus 2xy, or x square plus y square plus 2xy. So this minus sign is a hurdle. So I'll just take this minus sign common outside. It would give me x square minus 8x plus 20 is separate. I can take plus 20 also, but it is not needed. So I'm not taking this plus 20. This is a constant term. I'm just keeping it separate. So this is the expression. So now if I take this, if I just complete the square inside this bracket, so can we see that this is x square? So I have to break this expression in the format of 2xy so that I am able to obtain the value of y from this term. So in this case, this is 2x. What are we left with? Is actually a 4. So that this becomes 8x. So this is x square minus 2xy. So this is my y. So in order to complete the square, I should be having a plus y square as well over here. So which is missing. So I'll add it myself, which is plus y square, which is plus 4 square. And because I have added this term, so in order to just balance the expression, I have to subtract it as well. So this is the term. And plus 20 is still there. Plus 20 is still there. I'm just rubbing this expression so that we have space to complete this question. This is the term. So now for this expression, can we see that, now in this expression, can we see that this gives me minus of, this is x minus x square minus 2xy plus y square, which gives me x minus 4. This is now straightforward, x minus 4 whole square, and this is minus 16 plus 20, which gives me minus of x minus 4 whole square, and this is minus minus plus 16 plus 20, which gives me plus 36. So this is the first task, to actually complete the square, which is giving me minus of x minus 4 whole square plus 36. So now we know how to draw this parabola exactly, because this is minus of x minus 4 whole square, means we have to take minus x square and shift it to the right by a distance 4, and plus 36 means that we have to take it upwards by a distance 36. So in a way, this would be the final situation, something of this sort. So this point would be 4, 0. Now this is taken upwards by a distance 36. So this point would be 4, 36. This is the vertex of this parabola. This is the vertex of this parabola, and this is my axis of symmetry. So I can list the vertex, that is 4, 36, and my axis of symmetry is the line x minus 4 equal to 0. This is the axis of symmetry. What is the domain? Domain is in this case also x belongs to all real. And what is the range? Range in this case, can we see, is y less than equal to 4. So range of this function would be y less than equal to 4. So this is the basic story. So what is the main task in all these questions? Is actually just to complete this square, which is a very straightforward task, which we have already done while actually solving questions in the previous class also, while understanding rational expressions, and for so many times. These are some very basic formulas which are known to us. So now let's do one question. I'm just giving a new question to you. Just complete that one completely till the end by yourself. So this was the term that was given to us. We were given this parabola y is equal to x square minus 6x plus 12. So now we know that the first step is to complete the square. The first step was to complete the square. so as to decide that what would be the vertex of this parabola. So we now know the process. This is x square minus, we have to break this expression in the format of 2xy always. So x is over here, I'll write this 2, I'll write this x. So what I'm left with? I'm left with a 3 now. So this 3 is now the term which was to be founded. In this case, this 3 is actually the y. So in order to complete the square, I simply have to add this y square and then subtract this y square, so that the term remains the same. So I'm adding y square and I'm subtracting y square. So now this is the term. Now this is straightforward x minus 3 whole square, which is the result of this expression, and minus 3 square is actually minus 9 plus 12. So 12 minus 9 gives me plus 3. This is the term. So the moment we have completed the square, we know that after that the question is almost done. So now this is the vertex. We simply have to shift the graph to the right by distance 3 and take it upwards by distance 3. So this would be my graph exactly. This is the point 3, 0 and this is the simple point 3, 3. So what is the vertex of this parabola? 3, 3. What is the axis of symmetry? This is the line x is equal to 3. What is the range of this parabola? This is y greater than equal to 3. And what is the domain? That is x belongs to all real. So this is the complete story to this question. Now let's solve the next one. So exactly a question based upon sort of the same understanding. So we can see that the first task is to complete the square. For that, this minus sign was to be taken common, which we have done, and then we have to complete the square. So this is x square minus 2 times of x, and we are left with a 4. So in order to complete the square, we should be adding y square and subtracting y square inside the bracket only. This is the expression. So this gives me minus of, now this much is what? This is x minus 4 whole square, and we are left with a minus 16, minus 5. So this gives me minus of x minus 4 whole square minus minus 16, which gives me plus 16, minus 5, which gives me plus 11. This is my y. So it gives me minus of x minus 4 whole square plus 11. So now we know the process. We simply have to shift the graph of y is equal to minus x square to the right. But why right? Because this is my x minus 4 whole square. Had it been x plus 4 whole square, then I would have shifted the same graph to the left. So in this case, this is to be shifted to the right. So this is the graph. Simply minus of x minus 4 whole square shifting to the right and then taking it upwards by distance 11. So in a way, this would be the graph. This vertex would be, this is the point 4, 0, and this would be 4, 11. So what is the vertex of this parabola? It is the point 4, 11. What is the axis of symmetry? It is this line, which is x is equal to 4. What is the maximum value in this case of this function, this expression? The maximum value we can see it is y is equal to 4, y is equal to 11, sorry. The maximum height at this point is 11, and for any value of x, we can see that this function is not taking the value greater than 11. It is always less than 11. So the maximum value is 11, range is y less than equal to 11, and domain again is x belonging to all real. So that is the task. So in today's class, we have understood first of all that how to actually look at the basic quadratic function in the sense of a parabola. And we have used transformations and the basic understanding to actually deal with the similar kind of situation. In the next class, we are going to do the same task in a more generalized fashion. So this was just a beginning to actually make you recall whatever we already know. And if any of this understanding was missing in your mind in the previous grades, then it should be there from now onwards. So just recall this topic completely, just recall today's class, whatever we have done. And in the next class, we are going to move even further. Take care, all the best, bye.